caused me enough trouble. Now you face the Shredder.
Hello. Good evening. Welcome back to Saturday night. Welcome back to Romhack Races. It's good to see everybody. We got a good crowd tonight. We got some good energy. I'm glad to see it. I hope you're ready for some fun. It's going to be a good one tonight. We got a little bit of a tough one. Yeah, a little bit of a tough level tonight from Darkanine. Longtime Romhack Race friend, helper out behind the scenes. And now they've got a level for us. The level tonight, what is the name of the level tonight? Arrowhead. And we got a bit of a difficulty curve tonight. Length of longest section, 5 out of 10. Complexity, 6 out of 10. Execution, 6 out of 10. So maybe a little bit shorter sections, but with some dense, difficult tricks in there. And, I've been saying recently, for the past couple weeks, that I think like a 4 type of level is not as hard as it used to be. And I'm interested to see how these racers rise to the challenge tonight and see if this really is like a 6 out of 10 level, or if I bet they can take it on. They always do. And I think we're in for some fun. We got You Fail Me, we got RB Pimlico, we got Louis Duce, and Yuri Densetsu to start us out. But we have, I'm told, 21. That is really cool. 21 folks have signed up tonight, and we've got, of course, scouts behind the scenes who are going to be letting us know if anybody's taking the lead or moving positions around. We'll swap them in on the restream so you can watch. Hopefully, we get to see everybody's clear. We're here to support everybody for sure, but if you want to check out the leaderboard, exclamation leaderboard in chat, it's not going to have anybody on it yet because the race hasn't started yet. So while we're hanging out, if you want to, you can check this patch out for yourself over on romhackraces.com. That's our website. We have a Discord as well. You can get there and chat with us. You don't have to race. If you just think this looks really fun, you want to try it for yourself, please feel free to just go get the patch. I'm GlitchCat. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play, and you'll be watching in chat, and I hope you'll be having fun. We do these every Saturday night, and if you're new and you don't know what you're about to see, these levels are made fresh by someone in our community. We have a different maker every week. Sometimes, people do more than 1 week, but never in a row. Different level every week. The racers have no idea what they're about to do other than a little breakdown of the difficulty so they can kind of know what to expect. But they have no idea what the content of the level is, and they're just going to have to use all their wits and skills and sight read some obstacles. 2 things always important to mention at the start of a race. Two things that win the day: a combination of consistency and sight reads. Two things. If you can be consistent, you can get progress in a level more quickly because you've already learned what you need to learn and you're working on the tough stuff. If you don't need to spend that time being consistent. And usually a combination of those two. Sometimes one-shots get you knowledge, sometimes one-shots get you progress. But in any case, we're about to see some really cool stuff. I am well. I hope you are all doing well. Thanks so much for dropping by. We got about 30 seconds to go, so get a drink. Make sure your pets are comfy. Make sure you're comfy. Everybody's comfy. It's Saturday night. We're ready to roll. We got You Fail Me, RB Pimlico, Quiet Mason, and Yuri Densetsu to start us off with. And like I said, we've got scouts who will be letting us know who is, who's getting some progress or whatever. Big shout outs, of course, to everybody behind the scenes. You get to hear my voice, but there is a huge crew of people that is helping out, and they make a huge effort for the whole community. Big thanks to Doc running the restream, Osu, the hero, and everybody testing, Om Nom Nom testing, Darkanine making the level, and D4 helping us out with the website and the leaderboard. That's the go-ahead. Let's do it. Not everything in life is free, but let's have fun anyway. I like it. Arrowhead tonight from Darkanine. Let's get ready to roll. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. All right. Wait, hang on. I wasn't ready. Oh, okay. Now I'm ready. Let's go. Whew. Oh, geez. What have we got here? We got ropes. Ropes. Oh, shucks. Well, I'm going to assume that the rope glitch is patched out. And first things first, grabbing this blue Koopa. This is interesting. Okay. So grabbing the blue Koopa as it walks out to the edge there. And then using the shell. Oh, I think I know what this trick is. And it is one of my favorites. Looks like You Fail Me knows what this trick is too. Oh, all right. Oh, I love this trick. So, yeah, it looks like everybody's kind of getting the idea. It's the glitch trick. I call it a slingshot because you kind of get the shell behind you and go forward. But what's happening here is when the racers land with the shell on the platform, that cement block up on the ceiling, they want to run, get underneath it, up throw that shell. And now the shell is moving upward, not straight, and they have momentum. So they move past it a little bit and nudge it backwards behind themselves, and it ricochets off the wall, goes forward, and then you can land on it for a jump. You Fail Me in the upper left has got it and is looking at this second obstacle. This is where consistency is really going to come into play. Just being able to do this little, I'm just going to call it a slingshot trick. That's just my name for it. You can call it whatever you like. There's no official name. But being able to do that slingshot shell jump consistently. Yuri Densetsu and Quiet Mason. Oh gosh, look for Yuri in the lower right, making big progress. All of these racers right now definitely know this trick. This blue shell, they know it. They know what to do. Just got to get consistent, and it's a very fair type of setup. RB Pimlico in the upper right, making a little bit of progress, but stuck on this same part. Everybody, no one's made it through that opening yet. So second part here, once we're getting through the blue shell and landing, grabbing the rope to get to the next section, and standing on that one tile with the fuzzy moving around. Need to open up the box. There's a green shell in there, and the kicking Koopa can kick it and move it forward. Although, is that... I wonder though, because now I'm actually sitting here watching, trying to figure this out as well, because I am also reacting to this without having seen it, just like the racers, to kind of put myself in their shoes and give you the wrap from their perspective. RB Pimlico, ooh, I think they figured that out. They definitely figured that out, getting a little bit farther. So it looks like, yeah, how are you going to cross that big gap? Looks like Quiet Mason in the lower left also has an idea. How are you going to get through here? By wrapping a shell around like that. So that's another shell setup that you see a lot. That kind of double rebound. It kind of zigzags below you. You run up, You Fail Me, about to give it a shot. They nail it. Throw it forward, and it hits off the wall in front of you, then the wall behind you, and that sends it moving in your direction, and it kind of lines it up below your feet. Really challenging stuff so far, but consistency is really paying off. Everybody is getting to about the same point, so this is actually a really tight race right now. Yuri Densetsu also making it to the next obstacle. Here goes You Fail Me, making some progress. This is the farthest we've seen. You Fail Me with a real good opportunity right now to learn a lot about the level. Nicely done. That was good, though. That was not like a bad death, right? Because they got knowledge. And Yuri Densetsu maybe going to get that same knowledge, taking that white platform underneath the spot where the rope is moving, and then having to kind of time your jumps and move with the ropes on tracks. Really cool combination of rope tech and shell tech in this. I like that. I dabble a bit in shell tech myself, so I always appreciate to see. Really, really cool setups. Look out, though. Louis Doucet in the lower left. Consistently a very fast racer is moving in here. Looks like they've got that first part down. Yeah, Louis moving. Ropes can be, yeah, they definitely don't behave oddly at all. There's nothing janky about ropes ever. I've never seen a rope break someone's level or you know, the heckin' forbid let you climb through the air or something. That certainly would never happen in Super Mario World. Oh, look out, yo! I didn't want to curse it. I deliberately didn't want to commentate or curse that. RB Pimlico, that is big right now. Solving the timing for the ropes. They're really just kind of moving, you know, when to jump on the rope, when to move. You can see that from the lines, and if you kind of match the speed of the rope, you can figure out where they're going to be. And RB Pimlico did a really good job reading that. They were at that section before, they got back. That checkpoint is huge for them right now because they get to just amass knowledge about this next section. So RB in the upper right, yeah, currently with a pretty commanding lead, actually, as they just learn more and more about these obstacles ahead of everyone else. Yeah, Louis trying some shenanigans as well. I don't know. You always have to decide if what you're going for is worth the time, especially in a race level. You fail me, all right. Not today, though. They're not failing today. They got the checkpoint. Upper half of your screen versus the lower half right now. And we'll see how quickly You Fail Me can get knowledge. RB Pimlico in the best position right now, given that they've seen the most of this section. But You Fail Me could catch up pretty quickly. Ooh, what is this setup? Oh, wow. RB Pimlico, I think they know what to do. But getting the timing right on ropes is free and easy, and no one would ever mess it up, ever. Yeah, very cool setup, having that Kicking Koopa kick the shell, ricocheting off those triangles. Those triangles are normally for Mario to run up the wall in the vanilla game, but they also affect sprites and shells when they're kicked, so they can act like a launch ramp, like a skateboard ramp. There's a name for that. It's not a quarter pipe. What's the name? There's a name for that particular type of ramp. I can't even think of it. You kick me out of the Cool Kid Skateboarder Club. Take away my Zero skull sticker. Kicker, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll cancel my subscription to CCS Magazine. Here goes You Fail Me in the upper left. Getting ready for jumping in a pit. Man, I got so many copies of CCS Magazine. Here goes You Fail Me. Yo, big progress right now in the upper left. You Fail Me with a chance at a read. Oh, they saw it. Ooh, that's really cool. You Fail Me saw what to do with that gray platform, and they reacted with enough time to learn that, yes, indeed, that's what you do with that setup. But we've got mad competition now. This is the Downhill Jam section. Halcyon and B2 join us as well. They are also on the checkpoint. So I have to see how much progress this is going to be going on. How long is this run? Until somebody wins it. We schedule about 2 hours for these broadcasts. Normally, we get a clear in under an hour. We're still waiting for the first one right now, but it is a heated race. We're only 8 minutes in. One checkpoint at 8 minutes in is really good. RB Pimlico getting really consistent with the ropes at the start. They have had the most time right now, at least as far as I can tell. Yeah, RB back again for this shell setup, if they can time the ropes correctly. RB Pimlico, here we go in the upper right. Now, have they been here before? No. No. And now they need to learn. But here goes You Fail Me in the upper left. Remember, they know what to do with this gray platform. Oh, what was that jump? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. So there's two visual options for that jump. You Fail Me, I think, took the logical one, but I don't know if that's actually what you do. Here goes RB Pimlico. Can they figure this out again? They've got it. They know to respawn the Saw, and now they're up and over. Okay. Nicely done with the over strats there. You Fail Me back again at that same section. Okay, they're neck and neck now. You Fail Me and RB Pimlico are literally tied in terms of knowledge, progress, everything. So this is going to be consistency. Remember, we talked about that before. Don't die on the stuff that you already learned. And that's tough to do, right? They're hard obstacles. A slip of the thumb, momentary lapse of reasoning, send you in the pit. So now they just need to actually get back to that part that they need to actually get progress on. Halcyon, though, B2, also, don't count them out. But I think they're still learning a little bit, yeah, how to kind of move through the saws. Quiet Mason off stream with the H as well. They're going to be catching up. Halcyon also, okay, respawning the Saw. So that is, that's a kind of a point to learn. You get to that gray platform, but then kind of what do you do? Here goes You Fail Me. So taking the over jump for that, they're jumping over that kind of structure there. Oh man, You Fail Me on a read. Ooh. And if you consider the upper right corner of You Fail Me screen when they die, I saw something, did you? So if You Fail Me can come out on top here, they would have kind of taken the lead off of RB Pimlico a little bit. But B2, oof, making moves. Halcyon as well. It's Halcyon's try for this this final approach here. But there's a structure there. After they go off the Saw, there's a structure. When I saw that visually, I thought maybe you went under that structure. And I don't know if maybe it's possible both ways, but I've seen everybody go for the over strat, which is like the one that you're more likely to do in a race situation. You don't. It's a second thought to think about going under. I don't think under would work after watching Halcyon run through that. Oh, geez. What a clever strat, too. Getting nudged off the rope. It moves into the wall, and it nudges you off the rope at that part, and it sets you up perfectly to grab the next rope. That's a clever setup. Yeah. Initially, when I saw the first racer go for that setup, I thought, oh, I wonder if they're tricking you by making the actual solution be to go under. But no, that's just an over jump. You Fail Me back again. RB Pimlico right behind. This could be a decisive moment. You Fail Me gets it, but RB Pimlico died. You Fail Me with a shot at it. Here we go. Oh, those saws. That's where the one shot comes in, right? That's where that, you know, now you need consistency to get back. Both are great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not to slight their skills, but the one shot there, anyone that could get to that part the first time and clear it, that would be a decisive kind of clutch moment. I like the idea that they're using bopping the Koopa as it walks out of the tunnel and then throwing the shell again. I like those little like one tile, I don't know what you'd call that, like a one tile side bop. It's interesting because the hitbox of the Koopa extends out. So if you're like flush against the wall and you bop it, it'll actually register a hit from Mario. Even though technically it's like below you and to the right, it like sticks out a little bit. Here goes You Fail Me back again. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. All right. Nice try. You Fail Me is the dangerous player on the field right now. That up pipe though. That up pipe. Definitely learning like really quickly. Okay, this is what you do. B2 though. Oh, B2 respawning that Saw really cleanly. Here goes You Fail Me again. Ah, jeez. I don't blame them at all. Saws online, specifically Saws onlines, are just deceptively weird. They don't turn around inside the little square that's the end point of the line. They turn around to the edge of it. That's tough to read. Even when you're seeing the line and you're looking at the movement of the Saw, it can still turn around on you in an unexpected way, and that ending part is really tricky because of that. You feel me though, building up that consistency. I mean, here it is. They're getting back here. This is how consistency can win races. They're getting right back. Here they go, another try. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Rough. Draco, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in for Romhack Races. We got You Fail Me in the upper left in the lead, you could say, right now. RB Pimlico, Halcyon, and joined by Louis Duce in the lower right with shot at the end of the second section. Everybody here sitting on the H right now. Thank you for the raid. Hope everybody's doing well. How's it going? Here goes You Fail Me again, upper left. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There is a lot to learn about this. They're not screwing up. That's the thing here. I couldn't really, in good conscience, call this like a screw up. They're not screwing up when they die. There's just a lot of little things. The rope falls in a certain way when the saw turns around. Lots of little moments to like do and don't do about this. Louis Duce as well, dying on the approach. So we've got two racers right now. You Fail Me upper left, Louis Duce lower right. Looking at the pipe, and here goes You Fail Me again with this consistency. This unreal consistency. I mean, they are getting back there so often. Man, what's gonna win the day? This is the question every time for situations like this in a race. Is it gonna be You Fail Me with the righteous amount of consistency, getting more tries on this obstacle than almost anybody else? Or is it going to be somebody else who has fewer tries but just clutches it out? Either is possible, and curious to see how it goes. Are you curious, chat? I'm just going to assume the answer is yes. Halcyon could have had it. We don't even know if this is the end. We don't even know. There might be more after this. Money's on clutch. Could be. It makes it exciting because it could go in any direction at any time. It's anybody's game to win right now. You Fail Me back again, yeah. It's a tough psychological thing too sometimes if you maybe get a little frustrated or something. I do it all the time. You get a little frustrated. I had it that time. He died. You could get you rattled a little bit. There's a certain kind of calm zen that you want to work on for a race like this. Yo, Emily, thank you for the gift sub. We really appreciate that. All your subs and bits go to the Romhack Races community right back here so we can keep bringing you excellent content. Hopefully excellent. Excellent from the racers. I'm just kind of hanging around going blah, 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 blue. You Fail Me. Gosh, I feel it. I feel that nigh. It kind of sets in on you, and you just think, how do I get this? Halcyon, though, yeah, now we've got some other folks who are getting a little bit more dangerous with the consistency and getting there frequently. Halcyon as well, they're kind of chomping at You Fail Me's lead here. Halcyon. Could it be? Oh, this looks good. Could it be? No. Oh, and RB Pimlico too. Oh, man. This is tense. Ooh. Here goes Louis Duce. What you got, Louis? Oh, man. That saw. While they're waiting for the rope, they get to the end of that line of three saws, and then they're waiting to for the rope to catch up to them. Staying above that saw, that final one, as it moves left and right, way harder than it looks. Promise. I absolutely promise you. If it looks like, oh, why are they slipping off? No, it's really tough to figure out just how to move and not overcompensate and hit that three tile saw. Here goes Halcyon. Man, every time. What's it gonna be? Hey, yo, Mad Samke, thank you for the raid. RB Pimlico, yo. Or raid. What did I mean? Raid? Yeah, thanks for the raid sub. You know, those new raid subs they got. You fail me. Ooh, no. Wow. This. I like this. As a watcher, a fan of watching Romhack races, aside from just commentating, this is a really neat race. This is actually a really, really, really cool race because everybody is like basically at exactly the same point. It's just who's going to get consistent or get that clutch motion to get through. They are not failing right now. This is skilled players against other skilled players. Nobody here is even bad, like remotely. Louis, nice try. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the commentary. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free to just shout them out if I didn't explain something. Here goes You Fail Me once again. Every time You Fail Me gets there, just gets there, they're gonna get one more cool point from me. They're just racking them up today. That's a lot of earnings. It racks up over time. This level wasn't done yet last Saturday night. Thanks for putting it together for us, Darkanine. We really appreciate you and all our makers putting in the time to kind of show off their craft and show the best of the best what Kaizo has to offer. Halcyon, let's go. No? Man, what do you do? Halcyon's looking at it. You fail me. What do we got? Jeez, I'm getting a little puzzled right now. I'm trying to think of what I would do if I were playing, knowing what the racers know right now. Because like I said, oh, yo, here goes RB Pimlico. Here goes Louis. Oh, what was that, Louis? What was that? I wonder if Louis caught that. Let's try Halcyon. Huh? Because like I said, I also I am reacting to these levels in the same way as the racers. I think it helps the commentary a little bit if I also don't know what's about to happen, because I can put myself in their shoes a little bit and then put you in their shoes. 'Cause I'm a conduit. I was zapped by lightning one day while playing Miss Pac-Man at the arcade when I was a kid, and that's a long story. Here goes You Fail Me. Oof. I wonder. Yeah, You Fail Me. Starting to think a little bit. Remember, it's a good rule of thumb in video games, especially in Kaizo. If something is suspiciously difficult, maybe it's not what you do. Halcyon. Thinking. Yeah. I think they might be onto something. I don't know. I think it's really interesting to watch this because independently, they're all having the same realization right about now. I love how evenly matched everybody is right now. I think it's really interesting. You fail me. What's it gonna be? Still trying to surf on that saw. Here goes RB Pimlico. Halcyon's turn. Halcyon's got an idea. Here goes Louis. They may have an idea as well. Oh, Louis, what's up? Yo, Yuri Densetsu. Oh, Yuri Densetsu in the lower left could come in and clutch this right now. Look at this. Look at this. They have an idea. What's it gonna be? Yuri Densetsu. Here we go. No. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Mason. Quiet Mason, did we? Oh, wow. Sometimes y'all are too fast. Sometimes y'all are just a little bit too fast. Quiet Mason coming out on top. Oh, and there's Louis Duce in the pipe. Oh, look out. Louis Duce for the nice second place. That's it. That's going to do it. Quiet Mason with the really clutch. We try to get everybody's clears. Sometimes y'all are just too fast. Literally too fast. That was excellent. That was excellent. So there were even more people working on exactly that same problem who all kind of got the same idea at the same time. And today it was Quiet Mason's. Nicely done. You fail me in the pipe. Yep, they're going to start rolling in now. There it is. You fail me. We got RB Pimlico, Yuri Densetsu, and Halcyon hanging out. But yep, here it is. Isn't that so cool? Really, like, think about that for a little bit. Isn't that so cool? Players with independent skill sets and backgrounds, different things they bring to the table. Let's cheer on Halcyon too. Yeah, 10 or more people on this exact section right now, working out the problem in pretty much the same way. I think that's so fascinating. The takeaway from this, I'm talking to you. You're not a bad Kaizo player. Nobody is. Look, everybody is really dealing with this in just about the same way. I think I would probably have been right there with all of you. This is an interesting level to show this off. You're not bad. Everyone deals with this. Shh, it's a big secret. Don't tell anybody. Okay? That's really, really interesting. Here goes Halcyon. Oh, yeah. See? They got the idea. So ultimately, what you do here was not what they were trying. And that illustrates the point. If what you're trying to do is just suspiciously difficult, it seems like it would work, but wowee, it's just so tight and I die every time. Maybe that's not what you do. Think about it, like, questioning that it's helped me out a lot. Like, when I managed to articulate that, I was like, wow, that is true. I could use that. It's super helpful. Think about it. And, like, the quicker you can kind of second guess something sometimes, the quicker you could be ahead at a situation like this. But seriously, well done from absolutely everybody. Like I said, this is skilled players racing against other skilled players right now. GG. Freaking GG. Also, GG chat. You did great, too. You're doing great. You're doing awesome. This is great. Yeah, chat. Really, the MVP tonight. Yuri Densetsu with the shot at it. This was a really good example of consistency. That just being able, nobody knew what to do at the ending part. Everybody threw themselves at that part and died. What really was helpful, even though it didn't actually turn out, I don't know how many times Quiet Mason got to the end before they won it, but what really ended up being helpful to learn quicker was being able to be consistent and get back to that part every time. You don't want to die on the way there. You already learned that stuff. Kerr in the upper left with a shot at it. Oh, denied. That was unfair. Oh, I'm calling shenanigans on that up pipe. That was the code of Super Mario World, the exciting video game adventure for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Released in 1992 in the States and 1991 in Japan. That was definitely some code in that video game. Yuri Densetsu trying to code their way in. What we got? We're looking for 5th right now. Nice, nice. Yeah, the race is definitely not over. It just, honestly, it just kind of changed brackets. I don't mean it as any kind of dig. Everyone's trying their best. This is a really tough thing to do. Sub 30 minutes on this level is amazing. But like in any kind of race like this with a sufficient amount of players, you do kind of like separate into little brackets, like just automatically. I think that's kind of interesting too. Like these racers have kind of grouped up and they're like racing each other. You know what I mean? Like someone's going to come out on first in this particular grouping. There's like races within races. Within races, it's races all the way down. It wasn't turtles. We kicked them. We kicked all the shells. Now it's races forever. Kerr, yo, consistency. Look at this. Back again. Germ Dove, too. What's up? Halcyon. Overdue. Oh, they're being careful, though. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Just waiting. Just chill. You're not in danger. Nothing's going to hit them here. They're just waiting for that right moment. Being able to watch the movement on screen, watch moving objects, and figure out where paths are going to converge. Oh, Yuri Densetsu no. Oh. Halcyon, go, oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I was watching Halcyon. I looked over at Yuri's screen to see them die there. And then I looked over to see Halcyon win it. Like, oh, man. Oh, what a turnaround. Nice job, Halcyon, though. Well played. Safety. Man, play it safe. Don't do what the game wants you to do. Do what you can do against the game. Thinking about like, oh, what should I do here? Asking the game for permission. Are you gonna ask a Saw for permission to do anything? No, you shouldn't. You can't trust them. They're Bowser's minions. You know, this was in the instruction manual. Yeah, like in the basic instruction manual. Don't think about what you should do. Don't strive to figure out what they want you to do, what the rules are to follow. The level design is just the structure that you have to exist within. Think about what you can do. You can hang out. You can wait and be safe. You can look. You can find safe spots. You can be cool like Yuri Densetsu. Get back in that pipe. Oh, classy spin jump. Excuse me. Classy spin jump. Oh, I don't know. Just classy. Didn't really help him out at all, but just a nice classy spin jump to get the rope. Nice job. Are the Saw's minions? You know, that's a good question. Even if the Saws weren't minions, though, would that be enough to trust them? A rogue Saw? Like, okay, let's concede the point. Let's say the Saws are not Bowser's minions. They are just rogue Saws that just run around out there. That's still not enough to trust them, Kerr, no, nice try. Nice try. Maybe Kelgan, they are like stone saws with like diamond tips. I know they have to have some kind of thing like that. They're those, yeah, I know they are. You cut tile with them for like home repair, home improvement. Not the show with the guy with the fence, but the actual craft of home improvement. You can rent them. I've looked into it. It's like a blade, and it sprays water on it, so there's not too much friction, and you cut stone tiles with them. That's a real thing. That's what the saws are. That explains it all. I remember my boyhood days tromping through the cement forest with my dad, cutting down a cement tree so we could put it in our living room for cement Christmas time. Germ dove, ouch. Yo, let's say hey to Chef Boy Eric in the lower left, making it to the checkpoint, bouncing off those tile cutting saws. They also made a home improvement video game for Super Nintendo. Germ dove, though, ouch. It's the Nintendo Entertainment System, not the intended entertainment system. I just now read that. That's really funny. Super Nintendo. If someone's being like real pushy, like, hey, whoa, man, like, there's no need to be all Super Nintendo over here. Superintended entertainment. It's just funny, like, you cut it up in a bunch of different ways and it's still funny. Super innuendo entertainment system. That's the 21 and over show. It gets a little blue, blue, blue. We got Germ Dove, we got RB Pimlico, Chef Boy Eric, and Kerr. Everybody working hard. Who's going to get it? RB Pimlico, though, had the light bulb moment. Watch for that to... I like watching for that. That moment when they realize, oh, there's a way... Oh, that's how you do this. Yo, RB. Uh-oh. Nice. Good job. Nice sight read. Very good job. RB Pimlico, well earned. They've been working on that for a bit. Nicely done. Nicely done. I like how sometimes people realize the final trick accidentally. Like they slip up a little bit and it happens and they notice that and they're like, oh. And some of them actually like think to do that. And I think that's interesting. I think it's just like different people's learning styles. Like... Some people are more intentionally experimental and they like do very intentional experiments to figure out what it is. And some people just kind of let it fly and stay really observant. And you could win with either of those strats. I'm more on the second side. I just kind of let it fly and I just like wait to see what happens. Nice job, Kerr. Oof, in there. Nice. Can they make it? Oh, they suspect a trick. Oh no. Oh, yeah. All right, Kerr got it. They were being suspicious. That's what you want to see. They suspected something. I like that. I like that. They suspected something. They suspected a fish or a Kaizo block or who knows what. An exploding smiley face to fall out of the sky. There could be absolutely anything. We got Muzzle here now. We got Misha Vargas, Chef Boy Eric, and EJ. Everybody working on Section 2, so too cool for you, bro. I certainly hope everybody is doing well tonight. Thanks for being a part of Romhack Races. If you'd like to check out more about what we're all about, romhackraces.com is our website. You can follow up there. And if you want to try this level for yourself, hey, the patch lives there too. EJ, ouch, giving it a shot. So if anybody has any questions or anything about Kaizo, SMW mechanics, construction, composition, what's going on here, please feel free to ask. At a certain point, there's only so much play-by-play I can do on exactly the same obstacles. But we're still having fun. I'm having a great time. I hope you are too. This is like my favorite parts of Saturday. Does Mallow prefer upside-down saws or regular saws? Mallow prefers upside-down saws because they're more like a brush. Like obviously, you wouldn't want to brush a cat with a saw, but like that'd be nice if there was a brush for cats that looked like the SMW saw, but it was actually like a cat brush. Yeah, he would like a brush, and if it were upside down, then he could get a brush. He likes that. I feel like if you were a D&D kind of wizard and you knew like prestidigitation, you could really impress cats. If I had the chance to study like wizard magic, I would probably just waste it on learning tricks to entertain cats. Even just the ability to levitate bottle caps and things would be amazing. Cats would love that. Imagine having wizard magic, but you can only use it to entertain cats. Like, I can levitate a bottle cap, but only if I'm playing with a cat. Otherwise, it doesn't work. I can't just show you. You have to be a cat. And if the cat stops being entertained, it stops working. Like, it just falls out of the sky. It just doesn't work anymore. So you couldn't just, like, have a cat with you all the time, because the cat would have to be, like, paying attention and, like, engaged in it. This is my new pitch for Netflix. Nope, just cats. Sorry. That's a person wearing cat ears. Similar, not quite the same. And also the cat can't be a captive audience. It has to be free to do whatever it wants. Yeah, right? I think that's totally fair. They give us joy. They give them magic. It's great. That would be the way to do it, actually. You know, that makes me think. That would be the way to do it. If you had that power, what you would do would be like open up like a cat cafe. Open up where you're like, that'd be awesome. I want to go to this, man. This is my new pitch for Netflix series, man. It's a wizard or witch or warlock or whoever. You know, it's a magic user who owns a cat cafe, and their power is that they can entertain cats, and that's it. That's their whole. They just have cat entertaining, taking care of magic. That's it. But they open up the cat cafe to like monetize their powers because there's like no other use for them. So they take care of cats and run a cafe. I like this. I'm watching this series right now in my imagination. It's awesome. Yeah, they go around and help cats and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like a little slice of life kind of thing. I think this is awesome. Oh, and the magic user has like a personal understanding themselves kind of arc, because they always felt like in wizard school they were always like, you know, that maybe they didn't do the best, or wizard magic was tough for them or whatever, and like they're a little embarrassed that like, you know, some of their wizard friends are doing big important stuff, and you know, they're just like, oh, cat magic, but then they come to like, you know, appreciate their power, and it's like the power was within you all along kind of thing. You know that you know the arc. You've seen it before. And they could have some kind of friend too. Maybe most animes do that, right? There's like a friend character that shows up like unexpectedly. It's not a cat. The cats and humans don't like talk. There's not like magic talking cats. They're just cats. There's a clear distinction. Cat, human. But maybe they could have some kind of friend. Oh yeah, maybe their friend could. Yeah, I like that. Maybe their friend has dog magic and they like don't get along, but they're kind of like friend rivals, you know, but then they actually do get along. I wouldn't want to spread out the cute animals thing too much though, because if you invite in dog magic, then it's pretty much like, well, then when are we going to meet all the other magic users that use all the other magics? And I would like it to be more of a cat-focused, centric kind of thing, you know. But I could see it. I could see that, you know, the universe is big enough to allow other kind of animal magics. I like this show. This is a pretty good show, man. We still do have a race, though. We got Muzzle, Misha Vargas, Chef Boy Eric, and EJ working on the second section, if you're just catching us here, bouncing on some saws, and everybody kind of working out the last obstacle, being able to get off the rope and into the up pipe at the end. So if you have any questions or anything, I kind of go off topic at a certain point, but if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask. If you want to learn more about Kaizo, SMW Tech, or what we do here at Romhack Races, please feel free to just shout it out. Yo, Germ Dove with the off stream. Nicely done. It could be anybody's moment, and it's tough to tell sometimes who's going to get it when. Nicely done, Germ Dove. Way to play. We got Rusty Fuzzy now, also working on the end obstacle. Very tricky stuff, trying to manage bouncing on that saw as it's moving left and right. Tricky stuff tonight. Oh, Misha Vargas almost. Good hack to get better at cape. That is true, Chasmeme. The threshold is tough. A lot of the stuff that's like has the cool hard cape is like either really hard or like kind of basic, and there's kind of not much in between. There is a hack called Learning to Fly, which tries to kind of incorporate some basic cape stuff. And there is a patched, there's like a turnaround patch, Volpe's friend, that is all right. Honestly, the thing to do sometimes is just to head on over to like Donut Plains 1 in the vanilla game and just use that big space to fly around and turn around and do stuff like that. No, Muzzle, they had it. They freaking had it. Aw, jeez. In the pipe and biffed it on the last trick. Oh, hey, thank you. I'm really glad you like the commentary. Thanks for being a part. Welcome. We do these every Saturday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. And I will let you know, too, next week, we got something special for you. I didn't even mention this so far, but next week, we got a double-header race. What does that mean? That means you get 2 separate levels on 2 separate games in one night. It's like one of those glitch packages of candy where you get like 2 of them, you know? That's like not supposed to happen, but it's like a manufacturing thing. Like, it's one of those. You get an SMB3 Kaizo race. We haven't done that for a little while. It's going to be really fun. SMB3 at 8 o'clock, and then SMW will start at 9 o'clock. So you could enter one race, you can enter both races. You do whatever you want, however you want to do it. But we got some SMB3 Kaizo. We like to try to show off other games and do other stuff, you know, other than just strictly Super Mario World. So, yeah, tune in next week. You still get your SMW, but you get a nice bit of SMB3 to wash it down. Muzzle. Oh, they wanted it. And yeah, as far as cape learning goes, it is frustrating. It just don't. Honestly, my advice: don't be too hard on yourself. You know, I don't know if you are or not, but that's my advice. You know, just take it slow because cape is very subtle and it's really difficult to learn. Sean over here in the lower left. Yeah, what's the format? So every week we have one new level. It was made by a different maker every week, someone in our community. We have sign-up sheets if folks are interested. Somebody makes a level in secret every week, hands it off to the testers. They check it, test it up, play it, give it a little feedback, give it ratings. People are good at making race levels now. And so testers check it out in secret, again, with nobody seeing it. And then on Saturday, anybody who wants to can sign up, and we start the race at 8. The level patch gets dropped right before the race, so nobody sees it until it's time to race. And then sight unseen, you just go through and try to get to the end. It's a challenge of sight reading and consistency, but mostly, you know, it's sight reading. Say like sight read because you don't know what's coming up. It's like you're sight reading a piece of music or something like that. And that's the format. Just get to the end. We got a leaderboard. Sometimes we have done other stuff in the past. We've done little mini hack races. We've done races on stuff that was already released that people know about. You know, we're always kind of looking around, see what we could do. Interested in other projects and broadcasting stuff. But that's our Saturday race every week is the sight read. Muzzle, they're trying so hard. I give big props. How many runners usually? I would say we have usually more than between 10 and 25. is typically where we're at. Kinda Jason, thanks for that gift sub. It's really kind. I think this is going phenomenally also. Phenomenally. Thanks again for making a level, Darkanine. Hey, Germdove, thanks for the raid. Is this your first public level? I didn't know. I thought I could have sworn you did one before, but maybe I'm completely wrong. Hey, EJ, let's go. EJ in the lower right, one jump away. They got it. All right. Nicely done. Yo, clutch win there, EJ. They didn't have that many tries that I saw at that ending part, but they got it. Nicely done. Sub-hour. That's really good. That's really, really good. Misha Vargas, let's go. Man, what a tricky pipe. What a tricky up pipe. I love it, really. Oh, close one. Misha Vargas getting it. And they're out. Nicely done. Nicely done. Don't look at the 50 minutes on the timer and think, oh, these racers are bad. No. No. This is tough stuff. Like I said, we got skilled racers against other skilled racers. Sub-hour for this level, amazing. We say Romhack races, we got to race, but we're definitely here to support everybody and not like make it it's a fun competitive, not a get down on your friends competitive, you know? Just having fun today. We got Rusty Fuzzy, Muzzle, we got Sean, and we got Chef Boy Eric working hard. Muzzle, all right. Now this is their second trip here. Oh, geez, nice. Oh, that was a really close call, but they got it. They got it. Fair. That's a fair jump from that rope. Yeah, their feet, like, you can see the bottom. If you really want to know where Mario's at, look at the bottom of his feet, because that's where where all the lineups take place with platforms and solid surfaces. Their feet were like right over the edge. We got CO Kadelic, Rusty Fuzzy, Sean, and Chef Boy Eric working on the second section. Nobody that we have brought on the restream is on the first section still. That's good progress from literally everyone. Chef Boy Eric, oof, watch out. How's everybody feeling? Good? Really good? Kind of okay? Getting better? Rusty Fuzzy. Oh, hoping to get better. Gotta get good. Rusty Fuzzy, yo, with the consistency. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. I don't know. It's good. I just want to make sure I say thanks and that you all are great. It's really nice to do this and have some hype and fun with everybody on Saturdays. I'm really glad that Romhack Races can kind of be like an institution for folks. And, you know, just people can like, oh yeah, look forward to it. And, you know, make it part of your Saturday night. Thank you. Oh, attention deficit, Dad. Thanks for the gift sub to Cujo7. Oh, good friend and true. I think you're right, Doc. Yeah. Learning to wait for the last rope to come back down is one of the coolest light switch moments we've seen in recent races. Absolutely. And I especially think that because of how close it made the every like race at the end here. It's everybody's getting to that point, but just what light bulbs are going to come on in what order and who can be consistent enough to enact the strategy once they know what to do. There were 21 racers tonight. If you want to see who got what place, exclamation leaderboard in chat for the leaderboard command. Yo, oh, Chef Boy Eric, having a little bit of trouble with those saws. Rusty Fuzzy. What's on your mind tonight? If you care to share. Chef Boy Eric. Oh, wow. They almost got it. I haven't actually seen anyone get it without doing the intended rope thing, but I feel like it could be done. Like it looks visually possible. That sounds like a day well spent there, D4. Hope that could be relaxing. Yeah, I can mention that. That was, I don't think it's going to come as a surprise to anybody. If you've been had an ear to the ground in Kaizo lately, our raid tonight and going on right now, Valdio. We're not wrapping up yet, just for what it's worth. But at the end of the day, Valdio is doing, I think, a 24-hour stream. Don't quote me on that. It might be less than 24 hours. Valdio is the maker of Quickie World 1 and Quickie World 2, and if that name doesn't ring a bell, then I'm gonna guess that this is your first day in Kaizo. Those hacks have been so influential, and so many people's in to Kaizo, and lots of folks throughout the years have kind of busted their chops and learned a lot from the Quickie World series. Well, Valdio's family member needs some medical expenses paid. And so Valdio set up a charity marathon and was offering, level builds for Quickie World, like 2.5, it's like a little mini Quickie World, and a Quickie World 3. And last I checked, the community has absolutely smashed the donation goal. And I guess we are getting a Quickie World 3 now, according to Valdio. But he is live right now doing his marathon stream, 27-hour. Yikes! I hope he's all right. Drink some water and everything. Designing levels for Quickie World games. Yeah, Quickie World 3, greater than Half-Life 3, agree. It's actually coming out. That's one is realer than the other. Yeah, Quickie World with a vengeance, as picked by Osu, I believe. Folks have been donating to get some emotes in. Help out our pal Valdio, and we already smashed the donation goal for him, but I just stonks, just to the moon. Valdio has been just a really kind person, and really brought a lot of good things to people in Kaizo. So definitely check that out tonight. We're going to be raiding after. We're going to be raiding after the race tonight. There still is a race going on. We're just chilling, hanging out, cheering everybody on. But definitely, if you have a little bit to spare or just have some kind words, definitely. Excuse me, I got the hiccups, man. Go over and say hey to Valdio. He's great. Oh yeah, that's exciting. The two of the levels that he's building would be Romhack race levels. I didn't exactly know the specifics with that, so I wasn't sure what to announce on that one. Hey, Chef Boy Eric. Oh yeah. Ooh-wee. Ooh, oh me, oh my. Nicely done, Chef Boy Eric. Well played. Well played. Excuse me. Ugh. Guess I'm allergic to good gameplay. Nicely done, my friend. Chef Boy Eric for the win. Let's say yo to Endless Ascent in the lower right. It's Co Cadelic, Rusty Fuzzy, Chon, Endless Ascent. I got some hydration. I got some kiwi strawberry fruit juice cocktail drink. It's all natural. I'll read you the ingredients if you want. Kiwi, strawberry, marketing, incorporated. Low number of ingredients. And just a little bit of fruit in every bottle. It doesn't have a riddle or a puzzle or a magic eye under the lid or anything, so how cool can it really be? Because, I only trust fun facts that come from drink lid caps. The rest of it all is unconfirmed rumor. I wish all facts were fun facts. Chon, though. Oh, jeez, right into the saw. Yeah, Darkanine, that is an interesting thing. It's something I hadn't really pointed out. But yeah, the obstacles in this level are testing jump control in that way. How fall you're falling. Yeah, how fast you're falling. Drop speed, holding the jump button down in the air for slow fall versus not holding it for fast fall. And you really do have to kind of control that carefully in some ways in order to get onto certain obstacles at the right time because they're moving on the lines. I heard it was higher than that, Evil B. Oh man, comfy night. Comfy night. Oh, I'm trying to think of another joke or something. So blue. You get it? I hope everybody's doing well. Come on, Rusty Fuzzy. No. I don't know how many we have remaining right now. 21 to start. We schedule these broadcasts for 2 hours, so get comfy, hang out. If you want to just say hey or ask a question, chat about something, feel free. We are just hanging out, kind of supporting everybody on their journey through this saw-infested landscape. Sean with a shot at it. No. Some folks not realizing yet what you actually do with the rope. I don't get it, Darkanine. Is it the joke about being perfect? Or is there something more to it than that? Because it's a cat and it would say purr. Is that all there is to that? Or is the mojito involved somehow in the joke? That one I kind of don't understand. Oh, okay. Just checking. I didn't know if the fact that they ordered mojitos was relevant. Deciding on screen names. Interesting. There's an art to picking a good screen name. It's got to be, I think, this is my opinion, just my opinion, as Glitch Cat, but you know, short and sweet, roll off the tongue, catchy, memorable. You know, think like Spider-Man. Everybody knows Spider-Man. It rolls off the tongue. It's easy to say. Couple of syllables. You know, all the superhero names are pretty good. You know. Glitch Cat, 2 syllables. It's quick, it's easy, memorable. You gotta, it's like advertising, you know, you gotta hit them with a snappy thing they'll remember. Does the 7 have a special meaning? Not particularly. Actually, when I was starting out as a streamer, way all the way back, well, I had a Justin TV account, and then I changed my name. This would have been, I think, in 2014. Way all the way back then, I just thought it was a streamer thing to have numbers on the end of your name. Like, oh, I see lots of streamers, Carl Sagan 42, or whoever, just have numbers on the end of their name. So I'm just like, well, I should have a number on the end of my name too. And so I picked lucky number 7 for just, I'm not like into superstition or anything, but, it's the classic lucky number, lucky 7. And I keep it around because if you look at my profile and you look at the logo, it's a cat and it says glitch cat, and the 7 is the tail. It's the cat tail. So now I can't drop the 7 because I need it for the logo. Ooh, CO trying for that pipe. Yeah, what's up? Letters, bunch of numbers. That's funny. That's funny. You could just be letters for short. Yo, that streamer letters, bunch of numbers? That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. When picking a screen name too, you got to think about if you're trying to do like the streamer thing, you think about like branding too, like glitch cat. I get a lot of mileage out of cat and glitch stuff. You know what I mean? I have like a glitchy cat, a bunch of cats. You know the drill. Cat stuff. Or, if your name om nom 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 nom, you get like food stuff. You know what I mean? You got like a lot of options with your food branding or whatever. So if you like pick a username that like ties into streamer branding, think about like your options for graphics and logos and stuff that go along with that name. Like say your name is Solar Fox, which is also a really good, video game if you've never played Solar Fox. But there you got lots of options with that. You got sun, you got sunlight, you got the big sun, you got foxes. It gives you something to play with. You can't limit yourself too much. If your name is like Awesome Bobby, then I'm just picking that at random. But if that, if someone picks that, it's like, well, that's neat. But what do you do with that? With like, logos or branding or whatever? It's just kind of like it doesn't expand outward. You want to name like a tree. There's lots of possibilities that you could go for from there. The name, a username too, could be like a verb phrase, like laser attack or something. That also like fits for usernames. I'm thinking about this now. I haven't thought about Twitch username creation in a while. Yo, CO, oh man, getting back there. CO, Rusty Fuzzy, Chon, Endless Descent. 4 players working tough on a game for the Super Nintendo. Chon, lower left-hand corner of your screen, sweating it out. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. One more jump. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You hate to see it. Oh, the sad pause. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, jeez. Not the only time we've seen that. Ow. Well, yeah, now you know. Now you know what to do. Endless Ascent, yo, with the try. They're still climbing up the rope. That's a good swirly eyes Jigglypuff emote. I like that. It's very expressive. Hey, Rusty Fuzzy, yo. Stealing the win. Snaking it away from Chon. That was good. Nice, not to be outdone. That's the consistency. You mess it up, okay, fine. Get back there quick. That's what you really need. That's the skill. Nicely done. GG, Rusty Fuzzy, well played. We got Ender of Games coming in the upper right. CO, Ender, Chon, Endless Ascent. Second section, one and all. Yo, Endless Descent, let's go. Ah, yikes. There is generally a cutoff time. We schedule 2 hours for each race. So Saturdays, you can always know like 8 to 10. Sometimes it ends earlier. And you know what? Chon helping us along here. Good luck. Oh, they tried the pipe. Oh, they tried to go back in the pipe. Maybe it was a trick. Nicely done, Chon. But yeah, we got about 2 hours for these broadcasts. Sometimes people get done a lot quicker, and we wrap up earlier. Sometimes we do go into overtime a little bit if like there's like one other person or a couple other people who are just about to win. Tonight we are going to wrap it up at the 2 hour mark, if not sooner when everybody is cleared. Yo, we got a friend over here. It's X in the lower left. A kind person and a good streamer. Check him out. CO Cadelic, Ender of Games, Endless Ascent working hard. And It's X also working on the second section. That's it. That's the last saw. I've had it up to here with you, Kaizo levels. That's the last saw. Endless Ascent. No. Yo, GG too, Rusty Fuzzy. I'm glad you like the level. While going through my level archive folder of stuff that I made and never released yet, I did find the level file for Ultra Fuzzy 2. I do have that made and completed and sitting in a file on my desktop. Yo, GG Chon, welcome. Thanks for racing. Thanks everybody for racing with us. Really, really appreciate it. These levels are tough, and these racers really give it their all, and that's inspiring to say the least. What if you could spin jump on saws, but only if you spin around really fast when you jump? Like IRL. Like you could do it, but you could never, like you have to like actually spin jump. Oh, CO getting so close. Oh man, Endless Descent. I was watching them. I thought they were gonna get it. When Mario spin jumps, he's actually putting on a new saw-resistant pair of shoes. Is that so? Huh. That makes sense. I never really... Yeah, you know, that's because he'd be spinning around so fast you wouldn't be able to see it. I'll take that. I accept that. That's canon now. Oh yeah, Endless Descent. Looks like they've got the right idea. You wear them all the time. They're heavier, so they can't jump as high. Sure. Yeah, totally. Sure. You know, it makes me think too, because I have a big pair of boots. Got my standard issue 14i steel toe punk rock boots that I wear around sometimes, and indeed they are extra heavy. I got big, like I put them on. It takes like freaking 20 minutes to put those things on because you got to lace them up. And I feel like I'm wearing big waffle stompers on my feet. I feel like maybe I could spin jump on a saw, but they are heavier, weigh you down. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I'm here for that. Endless Ascent, yo, I see some determination. Oh yeah, I see some determination in their gameplay right now, as they have put together what you actually want to do at the end of that part. Not go right away for the pipe, but let the rope fall onto the line that is occupied by the saw, and then you can hang out and wait for your moment to jump for the pipe. Yeah, that is a clever strat, and we've seen that from a couple of others. It lines up perfectly at that moment, the strat that CO's using, where if you just get yourself pushed off by the wall, normally that would activate rope glitch, but in this it's patched out, so you just fall onto the next rope. I think that seems intended. That seems like a little intended lineup. And that's where looking at what you can do in the level and not thinking too much about what you're supposed to do, that's where that can really pay off. Because sometimes you might not notice a little helper thing like that, even if the maker intended it, that can be subtle. And if you just like think about, well, I have to get down on that rope, then you might not even notice that, oh, there's an easy way to do that. All right, yo, final four for the week today. Right tonight, right now, here. Ceocadelic, Ender of Games, It's X, and Endless Ascent. Exclamation leaderboard in chat if you want to check the leaderboard. RomhackRaces.com is our website if you want to check out the patch. And Endless Ascent, is getting that big 15. 15 cool points for you, friend. Well done. Well done. The light bulb came on. They saw what they had to do, and they said, I get it. Nicely done. Endless Ascent for the win. And then there were 3. So, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a question. If anybody wants to make a level for Romhack races, we are looking for some makers. And if you're interested, we got sign-up sheets on the website. If you want to give it a shot, this can be pretty fun. I highly recommend it. Also, I was curious, why is this level called Arrowhead? Is it because the saws look like arrowheads? Is that it? That's my guess, but I didn't know. Should probably make a level. I should probably make a level. How can us untalented Kaizo folks help out? Well, first of all, just hanging out, watching the race is support. And I don't mean that in a corny way. I mean, really, like, every Twitch channel benefits from, like, that kind of base viewership. Viewership just is support. It puts your channel up in the recommended. You're just in chat having a good time, saying kind things. That's for real support. There are other volunteer stuff, other volunteer kind of positions. We're looking, I don't know where we're at. We have a functional staff, but I don't know what we need right now specifically. I don't know if that's anything at all, but we do have scouts who watch the other streams and kind of see who's in the lead and let us know who to swap in on the restream. It's kind of sort of a get in where you fit in sort of situation. But watching is definitely support. Even just spread the word, a retweet, tell your friends, hey, know this cool channel that does races. That's all good stuff to do. So don't think that, like, if you like what's going on here and you dig watching it, don't think that, like, well, I'm not contributing anything. Yes, you are. You're sitting here watching it and enjoying it, and that really is like a meaningful contribution. Named it after Lake Arrowhead. That's cool. Yeah, Kelgan. Thank you so much for helping out with that. Oh, CO! Oh my gosh! What the heck? What the heck? CO Cadelic, oh, you're making me nervous here. You're making me nervous. I had an old shop teacher that always used to say that. You're making me nervous. Hey, put that down. You're making me nervous over there. Always just like that. You're making me nervous. Jeez, CO. I wanted them to get that so much. Yeah, God, that was wildly cool. 50 cool points for CO. They're the only person I've seen do that, like recover that way and get a couple of extra rope jumps. Waiting for the right moment. CO Cadelic in there. Let's go. Oh, no. Let's give up. Yeah, the saws at the end are like the gatekeeper obstacle in this. I'm pleased with how well everybody did on the first section. Remember that section that we like hardly even got to see because everybody got through it so fast? That was not an easy section. Like just being at this part in the level at all. You'd never done a slingshot shell jump before? Oh, that's fun. I'm glad you get a chance to learn. That's gonna be a good chance. That's a value of playing just a Romhack race level. You don't have to commit to a whole hack. You get to learn some stuff, you get to try a little bite-sized fun, and then you get to win. Instead of having to be like, well, I beat the first level and now there's how many levels to go? I like that trick. I like it's a consistent trick. It's kind of weird. Right? That they are. I'm glad people can realize that. It's easier than you think once you just get the input. You just have to really upthrow it at the right time and then just make sure you're not holding Y when it comes back down. Otherwise, you get it. Like, when you know the timing and the inputs, it really does click. I believe the first instance of that trick is in Juguma Landing in Search for Salmon, but I might be wrong. Exactly, it's swag. I like that. I like stuff that looks about 30% cooler than it is difficult, you know? Like, it's tough, but once you get it, it just looks so cool. Visual flair is important. I think a lot of makers recognize that, though. Yeah, picking up the throw block and jumping. It is frame perfect, but it's a different kind of frame perfect. Two buttons on one frame. 2 buttons on any one frame is easier than X amount of buttons on a given frame. Yeah, I think you're right, Endless Ascent. Indication helped that a lot. Having the cement block up in the ceiling even to show you, like, okay, this is what you're aiming for, this is where to throw it. It's reassuring sometimes, because I think sometimes tricks like that can look intimidating to people, and they're not really. And so good indication, or they're not as tough as people might imagine, and good indication goes a long way to be reassuring like that and say, no, you're actually doing it right. It's fine, you know? Just try that again. This is what you do. That's the thing that always really makes the difference for me when I'm learning tricks. I think it's just kind of good practice in speedrunning and super play and Kaizo and whatnot. Is like, why did I screw up? I don't care that I'm screwing up. That doesn't matter. I'm dying. Okay, fine, I'm dead. That's cool. But I don't know why. What caused me to have that? Why? What is a good way to fail or a bad way to fail? What is actually supposed to be happening here? And the more you can kind of break that down, the more you can identify exactly where your point of failure is. Oh, okay, I'm not letting go of Y fast enough, or I need to be more to the left or more to the right or whatever. And that's like asking those kinds of questions is really helpful when you're thinking about like how to get through something and how to like refine your technique for something. Yeah, CO really has a solid technique. That I think that's CO's designs even are always kind of like very like vanilla based and kind of based around subtleties. Yeah, good at finding consistent ways to do things, and that is a really good strat. For Kaizo or whatever, is like isolate how am I trying to say this? Focus on the solutions with the fewest amount of inputs. I've said this before, I'll say it again. If you can do something in 3 jumps, or you could hang onto a rope and just get pushed off and not do those 3 jumps, you've saved yourself 3 points of failure, right? Inputs are points of failure. You'll never lose. That's why automatic levels are free. You do no inputs, right? Or you just hold one input the entire time. The more inputs are literal points of failure. So if you can remove that, do that. Finding a consistent way to do something or a little way to help yourself or make it a little easier on yourself is like just as important of a skill as just figuring out what to do at all, if that makes any sense. Oh, geez, Ender of Games. Interesting strat there. Just letting the rope get way ahead of them at that part and waiting until like the last minute to move. Yeah, hey, definitely, if you're looking for some more Kaizo action tonight on Twitch, go and check out some of these racers. Give them a follow. They're all good streamers, and they're all, trying to show their skills off, get their name out there a little bit. So, make a new friend, hit the racers up with some follows. I know they would really appreciate that. And, you're maybe a click away from a cool new community you want to be a part of. Just hanging out. How much play-by-play do we need on exactly the same obstacles? Hanging out, watching the race. I hope everybody is doing well. Nate, thanks for 30 months. That's a really long time. Welcome back. That is actually literally, yeah, yeah, we haven't had this a while. I was just thinking, like, wait, that's a lot of weeks. Thank you so much. Ah, it's a comfy night. Saturday. Tell you can learn more over on romhackraces.com if you want to find some extra cool Kaizo levels to play for yourself. Give yourself a challenge tonight. I don't know who our makers are for next week, but like I said, we do have that double header coming up next week. SMB3 and SMW, 8 o'clock and then 9 o'clock. Desert for SMB3 and Ampersand, SMW. Nice, nice. Hey, yo, Ampersand level. All right. All right, that's going to be fun. We have done SMB3 in the past before, so there is precedent. I saw an SMB2 event in October too. It would be the first of its kind. October 2nd, nice. Yeah, I really like that Romhack Races can do other stuff. I mean, we're Romhack Races, not specifically SMW Kaizo Romhack Races. That just tends to be, you know, what we all enjoy. But there's a lot of room on the channel for other stuff, other Romhack contents, whatever that may be. Yeah, so when it comes to SMB3 hacking, it's just a little bit more few and far between than Mario World. SMB3 hacks, without getting into a ton of detail, are a little bit trickier to make, even though there are a lot of new tools right now that make it easier than it has been in the past. But it's just a bit more limited sometimes, and there's a bit more barrier in designing things. Yeah, Kamikaze Brothers is difficult. That was actually Barb's first hack. And CO. Oh, no. There is Super Orb Brothers is good. Mitch made a mini Kaizo Brothers that's pretty good. There definitely are some. SMB3 Mix. That was ran at GDQ. AGDQ. That's a good one. It's not necessarily Kaizo, but it does draw from that sort of wheelhouse and is a really cool hack of Mario 3. I would suggest, as an intro hack, I would suggest SMB3 Mix. SMB3 Mix. Like remix, but 3 mix. Yeah, it's the jump of SMB3. Mini Kaizo is a good intro for Kaizo specifically. But if you're looking for something a little bit more not Kaizo, but just Romhack, and it'll still give you some good training, 3 mix is where it's at. It's a very fun one. I had the pleasure of being on the couch for that run at GDQ, and it was a really good time. Rainbow Realms is one I haven't heard of, but it'd be cool to check that out. I bet you're right. That would be emulator. X appears to be playing on an emulator, which is totally fine for the races, not illegal or anything. And they have a little bit of info and input display at the bottom. That's a built-in thing you can have on for an emulator. Good question, actually. Is there SMB? I think there... Wait, I actually don't know that, and I should know that, but I don't. If SMB3 is on SMW Central or not. It's got Yoshi's Island. I think they have some. I should know this. I feel like I should know this. But yeah, romhacking.net definitely has quite a few. Oh, Discord. That's awesome. SMB3 Prime. I'm not on that server. I should check it out. We still got about 12 minutes. Say we schedule about 2 hours for these broadcasts. We got about 12 minutes to go. I want to see it clear here. Psychedelic is due. They are due for one, and they are ready to go. This might be it. I think this is it. No jinx or anything, but oh no, I said no jinx or anything. No, that was me. That was my fault. I'm sorry, CO. I did that. That was me. Yeah, sorry. That was on me. My bad. I'm working on playing Kaizo with my brainwaves. I haven't got it quite right yet. Getting pushed off, though, that strat that CO uses really helps them farm attempts at this part. Looks like they've got the play now. Man, if they can just get up and in there. CO. All right, I'm just pointing out that CO Psychedelic up there in the upper left is probably gonna die on this attempt and not. No, I was trying to do the opposite. No, that was on me. I'm sorry. I was trying to say the opposite thing so that I would reverse the curse and I would commentator curse them in the opposite direction so that they would get in the pipe. Probably gonna die this time and screw it up. I can't win. I can't. I can only have a negative effect as a commentator. The commentator's curse only works in one direction. I can either have what I say not come true, or have it come true. All right, Seocadelic is gonna do whatever it is they do. The future is unwritten. Ender of games. Ouch! Look out. It's a nigh off. Yeah, the last Saw is taking a lot of deaths here. Claimed a lot of Mariers. Oh gosh, Ender, what was that? Trying out something. Seo. No. Yeah, that's the interesting thing about that rope approach, because you could get in there. You like the way that everyone tries at first, you could do that. It's possible. I haven't seen anybody get it, but you can. Which is why I think it's extra deceptive, because you're less likely to question something that looks visually possible, even if you haven't done it. Like if your eyes are convinced that that's what you do, and you see, oh, that's what I do, I know I see it, then you're less likely to think twice about that. Oh, Quiet Mason blew right past it. Interesting. Yep, that's the one-shots. Talk about those one-shots that sometimes could really make or break a race. Nicely done. Quiet Mason, a solid player. Twitch.tv/Quiet Mason. Yeah, ropes can be scary to move around with, just because their hitboxes are oh so lovely. Seocadelic is not going to... No. The race is over, mate. Somebody already won it in like the first 30 minutes. These are just the last 3 who are still working on it. The race has been won for over an hour, but yeah. Yeah, what Doc said. It is very uncommon to have any Romhack race level with that goes an hour without having a first clear. Most of the time we get a first clear between, I'd say, 10 and 50 minutes is generally about the time for the first couple racers to move in. I know, poor CO. Poor CO. Go give him a follow on twitch.tv/CO_Kadelic. Take the sting away. Yeah, these up pipes really getting you down. Oh, geez, endless ascent. What the woof? CEO, 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 CEO. Yes. Oh, and is Ender going to get it too? Yes! CEO Kadelic! Oh, yeah. Let's go. Can we get Ender of Games in here right now? Wouldn't that be cool? Ah, yo, the buzzer beater. Right? Yo, nicely done. CEO Kadelic for the win. Nicely done. And that's going to hit us right about at our 2-hour mark. We have a raid tonight. Like, Valdio is working on their 27-hour-long stream. And we're going to go straight over there to support Valdio and help them raise money for their family. They got their goal, but I think they should get a bit more for all the things that they've brought to the Kaizo community. So have fun with Valdio. Give them some big support. Don't forget, follow this channel for more Romhack Race action. We'll see y'all again next week for another level. Follow the racers for more fun across our great and wonderful Kaizo community and make a new friend. I will see you all.
Geez, everyone.
I will see you all on my stream tomorrow. I will be back and I'll be streaming this weekend, but there's no shortage of fun to have in the Kaizo community. And go around and hang out, have some fun. What else? Nothing much. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Thank you to Darkanine for making, Dr. No, Kelgan, Osu, Omnomnom, and everybody helping us out behind the scenes. D to the fourth helping us out. RomhackRaces.com is the website. Discord server is where we're all hanging out. And we'll be back again next week. Thanks for watching. You matter. Your thoughts matter. Your heart matters. Your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives. And you matter to me as human beings. You matter to the internet somewhere along we're for it. We knew that. And the people that matter to you in your lives, would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+ lives matter, Indigenous lives matter, disabled lives matter. You too. I will see you all around again this weekend. Have some fun with Valdio. It's going to be a really cool time. I've been watching some of the levels he's making. Super neat. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for everything. You're all very kind. Hack the planet. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.